we are blessed to have our royalties and publishing and all of that.
Yeah, I caught a bag during the pandemic, I heard, man.
Yeah, we definitely...
Talk about that, man.
Talk about
that bag. Caught a bag, man.
Well, I think the thing is that, you know, during those years, we started having the chaos and the confusion and the disconnect. And our business initially was always set up. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, K separated his publishing and all of that. So his stuff was set up. But I always told K, I'm like, yo, K, there's money on the table for Naughty. Although we were still healthy with Tom Silverman and Tommy Boy and Warner Chappell, you know what I mean? I'm like, there's some money there. We need to pay attention to that. Mm-hmm. K was like, all right, yeah, cool. But then the pandemic happened. So while everybody was scrambling, I'm like, K, now is the time to look. So we called our lawyer. You know what? We were already on point with Tom Silverman and Tommy Boy. Because we cut a deal with them where they bought a third of our royalties during the pandemic with a 10x multiple. So we didn't sell everything. We just sold the third with a 10x multiple. Then I was like, bet, we're good with that. Let's go after Warner Chappell. So we had our attorneys send request to Warner Chappell, send our royalty statements. So we looked and we saw, because our first two albums on Tommy Boy, we did co-publishing deals on those first two albums. The third album onward, we did a co-publishing deal directly with Warner Chappell. Mm-hmm. Tommy Boy sold to Warner Brothers since then, and then the first two albums, which is OPP, Hip Hop Array, Uptown Anthem, those went to Warner Chappell. During the pandemic, when we sent for our royalty statement, they sent us the third album onward. Looked at the statements, where's the first two albums? They hadn't paid us in 12 years.
Oh, wow. Shit. What?
Wow. Nice though. But
the big hits too, man. Man, no puppy
and that
dog
was
hits.
the first two albums. So that's OPP.
Hell yeah.
But the thing is the way our deal is, they can't clear anything without our approval. Right. So what was happening is, and this is to any of you guys, you got to pay attention to your business. You know, whether it's streaming and you monetizing your podcast, whatever, pay attention to your cash flow, because what we realize is that they can't clear. We were in the Wolf of Wall Street, all these different movies.
Oh
Hip Hop Array. Leo DiCaprio was at the bow of the thing. Hip Hop Array in the movie. So we have to clear all of those sync requests before they can approve it. Problem was, we were clearing it all, and the money was there. It's just sitting in the coffers. Wow. All they're doing is waiting for somebody to call and say, where's my fucking money?
Wow.
But if you're infighting and it's all of this chaos, the money is going to sit in the coffers. No one's going to fucking call and ask for it.
Wow.
And then when you finally say, hey, it's the pandemic, where's my statements? Yo, the first two albums ain't on there. Oh, my bad. You're right. So then we had to go in here and get all of this shit together and settle and court the bag. So not only did we catch that 10x multiple from Tommy,
that's super dope, bro.
Not only did we catch that 10x multiple for a third of our royalties from Tommy Boy, we caught up with that 12 years on the first two albums, yo. And if you ask me, I'd rather grab that bag then, because everybody during the pandemic was scrambling.
That's a fact.
You know, a lot of niggas didn't have royalties. You know, a lot of niggas was living off the road doing shows.
Yeah.
Right.
We were plugged up like this during the pandemic. Like, y'all figure this shit out. Y'all go get vax. We ain't even got to come out the house. You know what I'm saying? So we were able to wait everything out, wait it out. And we caught the bag. And now, you know, it even helped us to where we are today. It's like, not only did we recoup all of that money, but it brought our royalties up. And now, you know, we're on par with where our royalties are. And then the other beauty is, the 50% that we did sell back in the day, as of 2026, it starts reverting back to us, that 50%. So the first album, the second album, the third album, the fourth album, every year, or times that 30-year reversion clause, it all starts coming back to us. So
so y'all get your masters back and everything.
no, that's the copyright is a different thing. Copyright is the masters. The publishing is guaranteed. There's gray lines with the copyright, which is the masters. But publishing, that's written in stone. After 30 years, 32 years or so, you're publishing, whether you sold it or not, it reverts back to you.
Oh, that's it. Wow.
So the bag that we caught times what's coming up, beautiful, beautiful.
Cool that you was
time.
young enough to see that 30 years. Like that ain't, not like you started that at 50.
Yeah.
Word. 40.
That's crazy.
Yo, like y'all business, man. I'm so happy that y'all don't have one of them stories where y'all go broke and
On drugs and
on
just
drugs
messed
and
up.
shit like that. Like, how did y'all know? Like, who was the one that was thinking about this business shit during the inception of all of this?
Well, it was all of us. For one, we come from the block, right? So, like they say, anybody who's from the block, they're capable of running a Fortune 500 company. So, if you're able to maintain the block, if you're able to organize a crew, if you're able to take those proceeds and parlay it into a legitimate business, then you have something there. And again, we were lucky because we dodged a bullet with the Sugar Hill Records thing as the new style. Had we blown up as the new style, we would have been jammed up. But good thing that didn't work out. And then we got with Flavor Unit and we were able to organize our business, working with Flavor Unit, learning from their mistakes, having Queen Latifah and Shakim, plus our own business prowess. Then we were able to move forward and be business conscious. You know what I'm saying? And it carries us all the way through this years. But as you see, even though we were on point with our business, there's always some money left on the table if you look hard enough. You know what I mean? Either it's money left on the table or there's always something you could do to organize your business, talk amongst each other, and say we could tighten up this business and we could go after other potential streams of income. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the legendary Uncle Vin Rock from Naughty by Nature. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is Thanks for Asking.